Hello guys, and welcome to video 4 of links. So what do we have in links? Well, we're going to learn creating links between pages, linking to other sites, and then we're going to learn email links. So links are defining features of the web because they allow us to move from one web page to another or to another page, enabling the very idea of browsing or surfing. You will commonly come across the following types of text: links to one website to another, links to one page to another, links to one part of a web page to another, links to an open in a new browser window. And that's what we're going to learn. So let's start the video off. Writing links. Well, what is writing links? Well, links are created using the A element. Users can click on anything between the opening A tag or the closing A tag. Use specifically when page you want to link to using the href attribute. So we could use the href tag for thousands of things. Let me give you a quick example without the book telling me what to do. Oh my god, I hate this. Give me a second. Ebook. Okay, welcome back. So, whatever you guys, don't click the link in the ebook. It took me to the wrong page. Okay, so, take a look. Writing links. Now, we can use this tag. For very important fields. Such as, let me take a look. I'll show you a quick example of my HTML editor here of what we can use. So, we start a new bracket. Start href equals brackets images / hero _ img .jpg. That code right there is the code for importing an image, and we'll learn that later in CSS, but that is the code for importing an image. This is the code for linking to a web page, as seen above. So the text between the opening A tag or the closing A tag is known as the link text, where possibly your link text should explain where visitors will be taken if they click on it, rather than just saying click here. Below you can see the link to IMDb that was created on the previous website. Many people navigate websites by scanning text with links. Clear links text can help visitors find what they want. This will give them more positive impression on your site than many, encouraging them to visit longer using screen recorder software. To write good link text, you must think of a word people might use for searching the page, like a keyword. Linking to other sites, well, you use one thing, and that's the A tag. You'll use the A tag thousands of times in websites when you're building navigation bars, linking to CSS style sheets, or another HTML document. You'll use it for importing images. You'll use it for importing links to other websites. You use it for tons of things. And that's what I explained. So links are created using the A element, which are attributes called href, href. The value of href attribute is the page that you want people to go to when they click on the link. And you can see the example over there. linking to other pages on the same site. Now this is where it comes into play. So this is what we're gonna say right now. Okay, so this is what we're gonna say right now, like I said before. The A tag can also lead to another website like a CSS document page, like I explained before. I'm building navigation bars. Take a look, we start with a paragraph, which you really don't need, so forget that. I don't know why you punched it in there. UL is all you need, and the list. And after the list, you would put a href equal brackets index.html. And then you'll go to your next page and your so on pages. And that's how you build a website in HTML. And that's how you link to pages. And on larger website, it's a good idea to organize your code by placing pages for different sections of the site into a new folder. Folders on a website are sometimes referred to as directories. And I can show you what a directory is in just a little while. But the book does it for me. So a directory is like a download page. You can see example art, index.html, images, logo, movie, cinema, DVD, music, and theater page. They're all pages that link to another page. If we scroll down, relative URLs. Well, what are they? Relative URLs can be used by linking to pages within your own website. They provide a shorthand way of telling the browser where to find your files. When you're linking to the page on your own website, you should do the following. You need to specify the domain name. You can use relative URLs, which are shorthand ways to tell the browser where the page is in reaction to the server. So it means you need a domain name, basically. Relative link type, an example from diagram. Same folder to link to a file in the same folder, just use the file name as reviews.html. A child folder. Now that's where I showed you that images slash. If it's in another folder, for a child folder, you use the name of a child folder, followed by the / and the file name. What does child folder stand for? Well, the book doesn't tell you, but I'm going to tell you. It stands for a folder that's not inside of, like when you open up, let me show you an example. I come into my documents folder, okay? I come into a folder like responsive web design, which we'll learn later on. Okay, after I come in here, you can see this is a child folder. It's not on the main page. All the images are not on one page. They're in folders. And that's why we use the dash tag. Because we have an image that is inside of another image. And that's why we use the dash tag, as demonstrated here. Like music is a folder, like images was. And it says it's a listing.html. A grandchild folder is a folder inside of another folder. And then we have parent folder with an indicate folder current above, and a grandparent folder, which is very, very many folders. So you get it. If you don't get it, you can always email me and I will give you a further detail on it. Email links. Mail to. You'll probably use this one a lot when building websites or something like that. We have to create a link that starts up to the user's email program and the address email to specify the email address. You can use the element, and you use this a lot when you build forms. So it's a href mail to John at example.org, email John is the link. Opening links in a new window. Now, gets a little bit frustrating. Okay, opening links in a new window. Well, it's basically one thing. Target. Remember, it's target practice. Target means I'm aiming, so I remember this as this. Target for aiming. As aiming, when you get there, it will open up. You'll win. And that's what I think it of as. So the website target_blank, which stands for opening a new website, as the results shown below. If you want to open a new window, you can use the target attribute. On the opening A tag, the value of this attribute should be blank. One of the most common reasons the web page author might want to link to an open new page is the point on their website. In such cases, they hope the user will return to the window containing their site after finish looking at the other one. So that's very popular. Linking to a specific part of the same page. Well, this is what's known as cascading scrolling. And you can do this really good. And the book covers it really good. I don't want to go through the whole book, you guys, though, because I'll be copyrighting their stuff. But I'm not distributing. I bought the book, so we have no problem. So we come in here, take a look at H1ID top filmmaking terms. And you can see H1ID equals top filmmaking terms. And I'm not going to get that detailed into here because I have a whole video on doing cascading in my bonus video of how to do it. But, for example, I'm going to copy all this and show you how it works. Okay, guys, after I paste it in, I save it. And let's go back to our Jim's List page and refresh it. It's no longer called Jim's List. It's called Filmmaking Terms. Wow. To really view this, we're going to need to zoom in. Like, really big. After we zoom in real big, I see Filmmaking Terms. So I go to Arch Interclude. It jumps. And maybe I don't want it to jump. Maybe I want it to scroll real nice. Kind of like a bookmark. So it goes from there, it goes to there. If I push top, it'll go back to the top. So I'm just going to basically tell you guys that the best thing I would personally do would be to make the website 100 again. Alright, let's come back in here. So, this is the code right here to make a page go back up to the top. And this is what I hear a lot of web designers asking me questions about all the time. They're like, how do I make a page go back to the top? How do I do that? Make a real nice scroll. Well, that's it right there. But if you add a special code, which you'll see later on in making a scrolling website, which is 10 minutes long, in my bonus video section, you'll find how to do it scrolling real nicely. So linking to a specific part of another page, well, we already covered that. And I just showed you how to do it. Okay, so let's take a look at some example links here. So let's go ahead and copy this code. Copy. And let's paste it into our web browsers. Now I did accidentally copy the code up here. I don't want that code. Alright, so let's control save this. And now I'll come back down here and preview this. Let's see what we got. So we had our list. Now we have our film folk. Festival Diary. I'm just going to open this in a new link. And again, it says mail to filmfolk@email.org. I'm going to close because I don't want to say anything. And January, February, and go back to the top of the page. I'm basically, it's kind of like a refresh button. So that's that. And that's links. I find this video very boring. But let's go down now to our summary of the last page of Learning HTML. Summary links. Links are created using the A element. The A element uses the href attribute to indicate the page you're linking to. If you're linking to a page from your own site, it's the best relative links rather than the qualified URLs. You can create links to open email programs. You can use the ID attribute to target elements within a page to be linked to, like opening a new window. Well, guys, that's the end of our video 4. And stay tuned for video 5 next on images, importing images, and all the other stuff. I'll see you in video 5. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, and if you have any questions, email me at 300studiosdesign@gmail.com. Thanks for watching. Bye now.